Hey, Krista Hurley here. I help people step into a more conscious, more aware, joy-filled, soul purpose-driven experience and life journey. And I offer tools and techniques to help you get there. So on today's video, we're going to talk about the importance of being. And this is a reminder I've been needing in my life lately. I've been busy doing, and how often can we relate to that? Are we often doing to get what we want in our life, but we forget the importance of being? So being comes first. So often we think it's we do, and then we have, and then we be what we want. We get the things that we desire, and that helps us feel the way we want to feel. We can feel joyful, we can feel happy, we can feel connected, we can have all that we want once we've done what we need to do. However, it's not in that order. So we actually need to be first where we need to be. So be in stillness. Be connected, be present, be here now. And in that place, inspiration shows up. And then we act from inspiration rather than acting from reason and logic and a forceful push. It's just this gentle nudge that comes through, and it comes through in a way that's incredibly inspired. So you'll have an inspiration hit from being still, and then you'll want to act on it. You'll want to move on it. You'll know kind of the next steps. They just kind of fall into place in the flow. That's when we feel aligned. So this is what being present will help you to do. So I've got a few ways to share on how you can do that. First one is a brain dump. And I've been playing with this lately. It's literally a free write. So for me, I used to be somebody who was all up in my head all the time. The monkey mind, the chatter was happening constantly. So what helps for me is to actually take out a piece of paper, take out your journal, and write whatever's on your mind the moment you wake up, if that's when you want to start connecting. But before you're looking to be still, write down every thought you have and let it out. So for me, as a theta healer, or even with Access Consciousness, you can use different tools. When I'm writing this free write, there's limiting beliefs that might pop up, and then I could go into that at a later time and help clear those out at the core. But that's not what I'm looking to do. I'm just looking whatever comes up, my shopping list, my to-do list, all the things that are bothering me, and literally write them on a piece of paper. Brain dump. First step. It's going to help you create more space for stillness. Okay? Second step, sit in stillness. And then the way I do this is, some people call it meditation. I just calling it being present. And for me, presence looks like about 10 minutes of sitting here on my couch and literally just being present as to what shows up. So if I'm breathing, and I noticed something. So notice I actually felt like a nervousness in my chest as I was breathing. So I note chest nervousness. Okay, so you can try this with me. So even pause the recording of the video, but you're going to breathe in. And notice what you hear. So I just heard background noise. My doors kind of ruffled as my husband was leaving. So no background noise. And then breathing in again. Got some tension in my head. And then sometimes we'll think critical thoughts like, I might think, oh, this is taking too long. I hate meditating. I hate being still. I'm bad at this. I can't clear my mind. It's actually not so much about clearing your mind, but about coming back to presence. So coming back to noticing your breath, coming back to noticing the sensations within your body, just coming back to the now. As your mind wanders, it's okay that it wanders. It's allowed to wander, but just notice that it's doing that, so that you become the observer of your experience rather than stuck in it, right? It's separating us from an experience so that we can become the observer of it rather than locked into it. And the benefits of being still from this place of stillness is that it helps us just connect into our flow. right? It helps us to be present if those inspirations come in. It's creating an opportunity for that. So notice I'm not trying to connect to Source at this time. You might do that afterwards, or connect to all it is, or connect to God. It's literally just 10 minutes of stillness, of presence, of being, okay? And then ideally you want to incorporate this throughout your day if possible. And then the last piece, after I would do about 5 or 10 minutes of breath work, I'm going to align in my flow. So I want to bring my vibration up. I want to visualize, embody, use all of my senses to feel great, put a smile on my face. So I'll get you to do that with me too. So closing your eyes, taking a deep breath in. And I want you to think about something or someone or just a feeling of being free and of being joy-filled. It might help for you to connect into somebody or something like your puppy or your baby that's unconditionally loving. You might see yourself in your happy place, like on a beach somewhere or on a mountaintop somewhere. But just feel into joy. Put a smile on your face, feel into flow, feel into having all your desires met. Feel into being who you truly are. Whatever it takes to kind of connect you into this place of authenticity, of flow, of love. Just breathing all of that in. Seeing yourself having all that you desire coming in, seeing yourself feeling loved by a partner, if that's what you truly desire, feeling harmony within your family, feeling into a soulful, purpose-driven career. If you love to travel, maybe you're traveling the world, just tap into visualizing all that you truly want and know that this is being brought in the now. And feel how your vibration's increasing as you do so. So whatever it takes to get you high vibe, so feeling, the feeling is the language of the universe, right? It's the more you can tap into feeling great, the more by law of attraction you bring in what you truly want. You're in your flow, you're in your vortex, as Abraham Hicks calls it, but I like to say it's in your flow, you're feeling aligned, you're feeling connected to who you are, you're in that place of ultimate truth. And you live from that place. It's a place of virtue and it's a place of joy and freedom. So can we show everyone that you know what it would feel like to make that feeling that you just experienced your norm, and then how to amplify it with every moment you step into stillness, and how to allow those inspirations to come through, that it's safe and possible for you to do so, and that it's easy and effortless for you to take inspired action. And you know the difference between inspired action and forced action. And it was really cool because when I took a moment yesterday to be still, I had a client call in the moment. I was like, nope, this is a priority for me right now. I'm going to make this is important, and I'm going to make it important. I literally attracted a client. And so many people have told me that once they've made stillness a priority, then the flow of their business happens, the flow in their relationships happen. It amplifies flow. And flow is easy, and flow is joyful, and flow is connection. So can we show you how to step into that on deeper levels than you already are? Amazing. Hope you completely enjoyed that video. Hope you're feeling equipped with tools that will help you be present and live from this place of flow and inspiration rather than feeling like you have to do to have. That the beingness almost transcends all these other ways of beings. We can step out of our old paradigm of do, work hard to get what we want, and step into alignment and acting on inspiration and allowing it to all fall into place, because it will. Amazing. And let's just bring in the trust and the faith and the deep knowing that it's all falling into place for you, because it already is. And you're creating that now as a magnificent creator of your reality.